what's up everyone, Same Time Gaming here. Welcome back from the Division 2 weekly vendor reset. Well guys, there was no maintenance or anything this week, so let's just go to these vendors real quick. So the first named item we have here is the Sacrifice chess piece. We all know how good it is. I mean, if you're a new player, definitely don't like use this because you know it's a sacrifice. But it comes with crit chance here, armor regen, we have weapon damage. If you want, you can use a decent one. But of course, I'm pretty sure you probably have a better one than this by now. All right, next we have the Tactical AUG A3B SMG with Preservation Talent with 7% of health damage, 14.5% of crit chance, and 10.6% of SMG damage. We have the Tactical MK16 Assault Rifle with Fast Stance Talent. We have crit chance here 6.5, health damage 14.5, and Assault Rifle damage is 10.4%. Then we have the Officer's M9A1 Pistol with Optimist Talent, 9% stability, 11.3 pistol damage. A Badgetov Backpack with Tech Support Talent, 9.6 crit damage. Health here and armor, of course. And then we have the Gilligard chest piece with Glass Cannon Talent. We have 5.5% crit chance. We have health and armor. I mean, you can kind of use this one. Change the health to maybe crit damage, like that, you know. And next we have the Offensive System mod, which is 7.4% of headshot damage. A Drone mod, which is 8.2 health. A Turret mod, which is 7.8%, sorry, with health. And then we have a Sticky Launcher mod, which is 6.4% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're here at the clans vendor, so let's take a look. We got the Artistus Tool Rifle here with Perfect Rifleman Talent. We have 10.6% of stability. Crit damage is kind of low. Rifle damage is alright. So, I mean, if you want, you can use this weapon in like a semi-automatic weapon. It's a pretty good one. A Perfect Rifleman Talent is a really nice talent as well. But, fortunately, the crit damage is kind of low. I mean, if you want, you can actually use it, change the stability to like damage to target out of cover. And then you're good. Next, you have the True Patriot holster with armor, which is nearly maxed out. And you have 5.4% of explosive resistance. We have Tip of the Spear, mask with 10.9% of weapon damage, 10.5 crit damage. We have True Patriot backpack here with armor, of course, and 7.7% of explosive resistance. We have the G36C assault rifle with Eyeless Talent, 4.5% of rate of fire, 15% of health damage, and 12.1 assault rifle damage. We have the Card 45 pistol with Salvage Talent, maxed out damage to armor here, and 11.6% of pistol damage there. F2000 assault rifle with Instinct Talent, maxed out magazine size, 14.5% health damage, and 10.4 assault rifle damage. A Wyvern knee pads with 9.1% of status effect, 7.9 headshot damage. Actually a good one. Status effects is good on a Wyvern. You can change the headshot damage to skill damage, and yeah, it's a good piece. We have the Ultimate holster with skill damage 7.8 and skill haste 10.5, decent one. We have the Golden gear holster with armor 6.7% of explosive resistance and 9.4% of hazard protection. And then we have the Gilligard backpack with Bloodsucker Talent. We have status effect 9.6%, health here, and armor, of course. Then we have the Defensive Protocol Resilience mod, which is 8.9 disrupt resistance. Chem Launcher mod, which is 14.4% of ensnare health. A Turret mod, which is +1 extra mortar ammo. A Chem Launcher mod, again, with 6.4% of radius. Okay, guys, we're here at the Theater Settlement, so let's take a look. We got the Ulibre, don't know how you're going to pronounce that, but yeah, it's a shotgun with maxed out shotgun damage here, 8% of damage to armor, 6% of crit chance, and perfect jazz hands is the talent. You have the KSG shotgun here with Eyeless Talent, 9% magazine size, 9% of damage to armor, and 11.7% of shotgun damage. Then we have the Arbor MDR rifle with Vindictive Talent, 12.2% swap speed, 12% of crit damage, and 10.6% of rifle damage. Then we have the Orioldi gloves with 10.5 weapon damage, 4.4 crit chance, and 10.7 is the skill haste. An Empress knee pads with 8% of skill damage, 5.7% of headshot damage. Defensive Protocol stamina mod, which is 8.5% burn resistance. I wish this was 9.5 or something like that. I needed one. Next, we have the Seeker Mine mod, which is 4.8% of skill haste. A Shield mod, which is 4.1 holster regeneration. Firefly mod with +1 max target. And last, we have a Decoy mod, which is 6% of duration. Alrighty, guys, we're here at the Campus Settlements. So the named item we have is Commando Marksman Rifle with Perfectly Naked Talent, 3.3% of rate of fire, 85% of headshot damage. It's kind of almost maxed out Marksman Rifle damage here, 14.5%. We have the Classic M44 Carbon Marksman Rifle with Spike Talent, 6.5 health damage, 87% of headshot damage, and 10.9% of marksman rifle damage. The Military RPK LMG with Unhinged Talent, 13% of swap speed, 9% of damage to target out of cover, and 9.3% of LMG damage. A Sokolov mask with 10.6% of weapon damage, 8.1 status effect, 8.1 hazard protection. A Bellstone Armory holster with armor and 7.1% of headshot damage, 4.6% of crit chance. Utility system mod with 10.1% skill haste. A Chem Launching mod, which is 6.4% of burn strength. Hive mod, which is 7.6% health. Pulse mod, which is 4.9 skill haste. And then we have a Trap Charge mod, which is 4.1% duration. Alrighty guys, we're here at DZ East vendor, so let's take a look. We got a new reliable LMG. Okay, with perfectly optimized talent, we have 8% of headshot damage, 10% of damage to target out of cover, and 12.9 LMG damage. Decent stats. Headshot damage, of course, you can change it to damage to armor. Very, very underrated LMG, very, very good LMG. You'll only know once you use it. It's a really good one. I would highly recommend buying it if you don't own one. But of course, you need Dark Zone credit for this. Next, we have M700 Carbon Marksman Rifle with eyeless talent, 6% damage to target out of cover, 93% headshot damage, 11% Marksman Rifle damage. Classic M60 LMG with Spike Talent, 18% optimal range, 8% of damage to target out of cover, and 11.6% of LMG damage. You have these Eclipse Protocol Mask with health here, 15,342. Hardwire holster with 8.4 status effect, a Golden Gear Mask with armor regen, and 6% of weapon handling. Then we have Hanayu holster with 7.6% explosive resistance, and health here 15,588. You have utility system mod, which is 16.1 repair skill. Chem Launcher mod, which is 12.9 in snare health. Hive mod, which is +4 steam charges. Pulse mod, which is 6.4% cone size. And last we have a Trap Charge mod, which is 4.1% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're here in DZ South, so let's take a look what you got for sale. Oh, okay, that's a Dark Winter. I mean, it's a very good SMG. What can I say? Just like, you know, the apartment, these SMG is also hard to find. If you haven't got one already, then yeah, I would say come and buy it. It's a Dark Zone exclusive, item. You can only get it from named item caches or Dark Zone caches or conflict caches, or just inside the Dark Zone. So if you don't have one, get this one. Very good stats here with maxed out SMG damage. Now you'd say, well, how you can say this is very good stats? Well, the thing is, you can change the attribute to damage to target out of cover, and that's the only thing you can change. I mean, you have to change. And then the crit chance, all you got to do is optimize that, and that's basically it, because it comes with perfect killer talent. And of course, you can change that, but it's a really solid talent. So very good SMG with crazy high RPM and very good total damage. So definitely buy it if you don't have one, okay? Next, we have the Tactical AUG A3P SMG with Future Perfect Talent, 18.5 optimal range with 15% crit chance and 10.8% of SMG damage. And we have the MK16 rifle, assault rifle, with close and personal talent, 9.5 magazine size, 15.5 health damage, 11.3 assault rifle damage. We have the 93R pistol with vindictive talent, 7% of crit damage, 11.4 pistol damage. We have the Hardwire backpack with 6.9 skill damage, really nice. We have the Aces and 8 chest piece with 10.1% of skill haste and 10.6% of weapon damage. The Emperor's International backpack with wicked talent, crit chance of 4.5% and skill haste of 10.1%. Have the Gilligard chest piece with explosive delivery is the talent. We have 10.2% of crit damage and 6.9% of explosive resistance. Then we have the offensive system mod, which is 4.6% of crit chance, a drone mod, which is 4.7 damage reduction, a turret mod, which is 4.2% burn damage, and then we have a sticky launcher mod, which is 6.2% of duration. Alrighty guys, we're here in the Dark Zone West vendor, so let's take a look. Oh, whoa, okay. The DZ vendors are actually being nice today. Or this week, should I say. It's a Death Grips. Again, Dark Zone exclusive item, very hard to find. You can only find it in named item caches, DZ caches, conflict caches, or again inside the Dark Zone. Comes with armor regen here as the minor attribute, and armor of course, so you can change the armor regen to crit damage or keep the armor regen, change the armor to weapon damage, whatever you want to do, play with it, you know. I would say buy like a couple of these and definitely get it. I mean, it's a Death Grips, come on, it's a really good one because of the 10% armor on kill. So if you're making a build like that, yeah, you need that. I have a lot of builds that actually use Death Grips, so if you don't know how to use this, you can watch my build video playlist. And yeah, next we have the Black Market SSG 12S shotgun with strain talent, 3.7 rate of fire, 9% of damage to armor, and 10.6 shotgun damage. We have the Socom M1A rifle with perfect rifleman talent. Oh, sorry, not perfect. Sorry, just rifleman talent. We have 13.1% swap speed with 13% crit damage and 10.5 rifle damage. It's a good one, semi-automatic. Change the swap speed to damage to target out of cover and keep the rifleman talent. It's a really nice talent, and you can use it on a semi-auto spam build. And then we have the Future Initiative gloves with 8.3 status effect, a tip of the spear knee pads with 10.4 weapon damage, 15.8 repair skill. Orialdi Holdings gloves with 11.2% weapon damage, 7.5 weapon handling, and armor regen here. Then we have the Fenris Group knee pads with 12.2% of weapon damage, armor regen of 4,261, and 9.2% of skill haste. A defensive protocol resilience mod, which is 16.5 repair skill. Secret Mind mod, which is 5.9 healing. Shield mod, which is 4.1 deflected damage. Firefly mod, which is 6% of skill haste. And last, we have a decoy mod, which is 6% of health. So that's for DZ West. Let's go to New York. Alrighty, guys, we're here at the New York Haven Settlement. So let's take a look what Benitez got. We have the Black Market TU12.3 SMG with NSYNC talent, 11.5 magazine size, 10% crit damage, 9.5 SMG damage. We have the MG5 LMG with Ranger talent, 12.3% swap speed, damage to target out of cover, 9%, and LMG damage, 10.8%. We have the Urban MDR rifle with Perpetuation talent, 24% of optimal range, which is maxed out, 13% of crit damage, and very low rifle damage. Then we have the Police 686 Magnum pistol with salvage talent, 8.7% of accuracy, 10.8% of the pistol damage. We have the Douglas and Harding backpack with unstoppable force talent. We have health here, crit damage 10.9 and 8.8 weapon damage. We have the Walker Harris knee pads with 9.5 weapon damage, 7.7 skill damage, and 15% repair skill. Richter and Kaiser holster with 17.6 repair skill, 6.3 skill damage. Offensive system mod, which is 7.6% headshot damage. Defensive protocol mod, which is 8.5 ensnare resistance. A shield mod, which is 4.3% active regeneration. A chem launcher mod, which is 5.8% radius. A hive mod, not hive, decoy mod, which is 6% of health. Alrighty, guys, we're at the final vendor, so let's take a look. We got the SIG MPX. Okay, that's a good one with close and personal talent as well. Oh my god. We have 7% of damage to target out of cover as well. We have crit chance, of course, and we have SMG damage. Decent stats. I mean, yeah, this week's vendor is pretty decent, or should I say more than decent, actually. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have this one, buy it. If you don't have the apartment, buy this. I mean, yeah, it's a good one. Even though the attributes are not that high, but it's a good one. Then we have the MG5 LMG with unhinged talent, 9% of reload speed, 7% of damage to target out of cover, 13.7% LMG damage. A Police MK17 is the rifle with Sadie's talents, 5.5% of health damage, 13.0% of crit damage, and 11.3 is the rifle damage. I have the M41A1 pistol with salvage talent, 5% damage to armor, 8.6 pistol damage. A Hana U chest piece with spark talent, 15.6% repair skill, 9.9 skill haste. Wyvern wear gloves with 4.8% crit chance, 6% weapon handling. A Gilligard holster with armor, 9.9 crit damage, and 8.1% of hazard protection. You have the utility system mod, which is 8.5 skill duration. A utility protocol mod, which is 6.2% skill duration. Then you have the drone mod, which is 6.2% deflect duration. There was hive mod, which is 4.3% of duration, and decoy mod, which is health. Come on, why are you not duration? There's literally 4 of them duration mods. Anyway, so that's basically for the video, guys. I mean, the vendor is, I would say, more than decent. Buy the Death Grips, and the SIG MPX over here is also good, and also the what is it called? I forgot the name. I was going to say apartment. No, it's not. The Dark Winter. Yeah, buy the Dark Winter as well if you don't have one. So yeah, that's basically it. Hope you guys will find what you're looking for, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.